Chris Spiker, avnice. We're at Palmdale Regional Medical Center today. Really neat avnice story. Barbie and Pat de Fusco. Got it? And we've got a couple little doggies with us.
Miss Ruby.
Ruby, Miss Ruby,
Cece.
and Cece. And what do these dogs do at the hospital?
These dogs are therapy dogs, and they are registered with the Therapy Inc.
In a hospital room.
They go and they sit on the beds with the patients, and the patients they just love them. They are the sweetest little dogs. In fact, little Cece there, she has a knack for knowing who really needs comfort, and she will not leave the bed until she feels that the person is comfortable.
There's also a reading program where the dogs challenge kids to challenge readers, and that they sit there and the dog sits there and watches them read to them. And after they're done, the dog puts his paw print on the book and gives them the book. They sense that they're sick, and they sit with them and make their blood pressure go down and relax them. And then a lot of people that are in the hospital for a while miss their own dog at home, so it makes it comfortable for them.
So if somebody wanted to get involved,
If they want,
just like a volunteer, or if they wanted you to show up somewhere, then how do they get in touch with you?
they usually will tell the staff at the hospital, because they do know our numbers, because we are listed with them for volunteers. And if when we're walking down the corridors, people will stop us and say, "Oh, would you go please to room so and so? My mother is there, and she'd love to see the dogs." And that's one way that we get that. We go always on Tuesdays at AV, and we come Thursdays to this hospital, Palmdale.
And usually you've got a pretty big crowd of dogs and handlers.
We do. We usually have 5-6 dogs that come with us. Today we are alone right
Cece.
now. Miss Ruby and Cece.
Miss Ruby. So Barbie and Pat, thank you very much for making the Valley a better place to live.
Oh, thank
and Miss
you.
Ruby,
Thank
Cece,
you.
and we've got the contact information.
I do. You can contact the person is Carol Kelly, and she's at 661-266-7097. And that is actually the High Dock, which is the High Desert Obedience Club. She works through that, and she is the main volunteer person.
She tests the
And
dogs to make sure that they're capable of being a therapy dog.
Gotcha.
They have to, they can't even smell the other dog within 5 feet. They have to be 5 feet from the other dogs. And it's not a playtime, so they don't get to play with them.
These are working dogs.
Well, when they put this
They're
vest
calm.
on, they really calm down, but when they go home, they're a real dog after they take their vest off, so they know they're working.
And there, Miss Cece there, she is a Tasmanian devil at home. She loves to run and play, and this one here, she's going to be 9 years old in 2 days.
And she's been doing this to the hospitals and stuff and being a therapy
6
dog
years.
for 6 years. And this one here has been doing it a year and a half now.
This is what got me the first time I saw these dogs in the lobby here at the hospital. They have little costumes.
Miss Ruby, she's the
Charge nurse.
She's the charge nurse. We go up to the floors, and all the nurses and doctors come out, and she's the charge nurse.
Well, I think Miss Ruby's going to discharge us from the lobby of Palmdale Regional right now. So for avnice, thank you for sharing with us, Pat and Barbie, and have fun upstairs.
And we
Take
will.
care. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.